Never before in the history of TV10 podcast have we done remote work.
Never before in the history of the TV10 podcast have we decided this is the last resort, except if I really got super drunk.
Yeah.
And is this... No, it's not the latter. It's unfortunately the former. It's the end times of another TV10 podcast. I am Tommy Milagro, and remotely broadcasting from Wejo.
Yeah, from via satellite. It sounds perfect. Sounds perfect, by the way. I am hunkered down in the Sosala TV10 studio. You should know the earthquake only knocked over a couple of our podcast Emmys, so everything's good here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So the important thing is you're bunkered down in the Bohemian Brewery studios.
Yes, that's who's bringing perfect. It this week. Yeah.
Yes, and now, thankfully, before, the world went to hell in a handbasket, I managed, from our good friends at Bohemian Brewery, to stock up and grab one of the Check-ulators.
Okay.
The smooth and robust limited release Check-ulator. What are you rocking there, sir?
One of my favorites, the Cerveza.
My favorite, too. And so great that... whenever I stop by Brewvies, they go, it's Tommy. Let me get you a cerveza.
There you go. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not even going to be happening for a while. So, yeah.
No, we can't go anywhere. We can't do anything. We can't go anywhere. But do this via satellite. And I believe I will be going in tomorrow morning. Actually, I will not be going anywhere tomorrow morning. I will be phoning it in to the morning zoo. So
technically, I'm phoning it in at on this podcast, but then again, how have I never phoned it in?
What else is new? Yeah.
So we're on brand at this point. That's the wonderful news.
Yeah. So I've had some time to catch up on some shit since even more so than usual. I got time on my hands.
We all have time on our hands. What have you been catching up with?
Well, the first season of Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet on Apple TV Plus. Highly recommend.
Okay.
Highly recommend. Very funny, very smart, and now I understand the gaming industry and gamers in general, so I apologize if I ever made fun of any of you. I get it now. I understand the way the gaming, well, not the entirety of it, but now I get the whole gaming thing. So that's a no mean feat from Rob McElhenney from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
See, I would have thought Code Monkeys brought you into that universe, but this one...
Never got into Code Monkeys, but this, if you don't get gaming, this will, it'll work. It'll make it happen for you. You'll see the picture.
Well, and as for myself, I've been managing to catch up on a lot of Netflix, specifically, which dropped over the weekend, Altered Carbon Re-Sleeved.
Oh yeah, this is like a prequel, right?
I think it's like a sequel to the first Altered Carbon before it got to season 2. That's how I'm following the timeline at this point.
But it's animated, right?
Yeah, and it's a different type of animation. It's not like the usual cel-drawn anime. It's more computer generated, I guess.
All right.
I don't know how to explain it, but it definitely fits into that universe, and it is still one of the best animes out there.
Okay.
I am going to stick by that.
I'm still making my way through season 2 of Altered Carbon proper.
Oh, what episode are you on right now?
I don't even remember, but I'm more than halfway through. Anthony Mackie killing it.
In fact, it's funny. I was just tuning in to some movies and The Adjustment Bureau.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I barely remember that.
Well, I needed something to watch that was political and didn't consider a whole amount of fuckery in it.
Okay.
So that was perfect right there.
All right.
And, but
on the other hand, on the on-demand movie front, Universal dropped 3 movies on Friday for a brief window. They're currently out in theaters, but you can't go to the theaters, so they said, okay, here's a digital VOD thing. The Hunt, The Invisible Man, and Emma.
Okay.
The Hunt is the only one I've gotten through yet, and not worth the hype. It's basically
Well,
a violent cartoon.
I heard that it was trying to make a political statement. If I heard correctly,
I think it's
the liberals trying to hunt down the Trump lovers.
Yeah, the liberals hunting down deplorables, if you will.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, basically the only political point I guess it was trying to make is that both sides are fucking assholes, and it worked on that front. And Betty Gilpin is a badass from Glow.
Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly.
As is Hilary Swank.
Oh shit, she's in it?
Yes. Not to spoil it or anything, but it's a very slow reveal that the villain or the hero, depending on your viewpoint, is Hilary Swank. I'm pretty sure that was given away in the reviews and the trailers, but anyway, sorry about that if I blew it for you.
Well, that's all right, Sean Means. I mean,
yeah.
Mr. Frost.
It also has some high-profile movie and TV stars in it who die very quickly. That's kind of a shock value buried in there. Like this person you expect, oh, this person is a big deal. They'll be around for the entirety of the movie. Nope. Gone, barely into the first act. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of a neat twist. Other than that, yeah, it does not live up to the hype for the most postponed, most talked about movie of the last several months. Yeah.
And then we had Invisible Man. What was that third one you said?
Emma.
Okay.
It's not for us.
Yeah, I was going to say this feels very hoity-toity.
It is not for us, no.
Okay, so here's the next question. What Pinot Grigio would you have with Emma? Why don't we start there?
As if I knew anything about wine.
Okay, well, since you and Mrs. Frost are pretty much bunkered down in the studio.
Even she is not interested in Emma.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like, nah, fuck that.
Was that the exact word?
Pretty much, yeah.
That?
Pretty much, yeah.
And
another...
sorry, go on.
And then another recommendation I have for you is we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but now I'm getting a little more caught up on it. Dave on FXX, basically a 30-year-old Jewish white rapper trying to make it in the game. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
You might have I saw this a couple of years ago when it was called Chosen and it was a cartoon, but it's actually a lot smarter than it appears on the outside. I
look at it and my first thought was Adam Yauch's just rolling in his grave.
Yeah,
but is it really that smart, or
it's smarter than it looks. I'd say it's worth giving a chance. If you looked at this and said nope, he's like, give it a try.
So on a scale of 1 to better things,
it's not even in the same league as Better Things. I'd say it's more of a low rent Flight of the Conchords.
Okay,
it's more in that vein.
Now, if we could only get Jermaine and Britt involved.
Yes, yeah.
By the way, is the mics picking up how I'm saying Brit? So
I hope so. Yes. And
okay.
And yeah, speaking of Better Things, Pamela Adlon and the girl who plays her daughter, I believe, broke the world record for using the word cunt on basic cable last week.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh yeah, there was a little name calling contest, and I lost count somewhere in there, but it was quite amazing how many times, like, oh, this is basic cable, they're still doing it. Oh my God, they're still doing it.
Yeah, not since the days of South Park where they used fuck so many times.
Yeah, and this is right up there.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, actually no, it's nowhere near close to what South Park did, but.
Well, let's look at it this way. We're talking quality, not quantity.
Yeah, this was quality time with the word cunt.
Yeah. Is that our title right there?
I don't know about that.
Do we dare?
I don't know about that.
I'll put it down just in case.
Yeah,
quality cunt it is.
Yeah, quality cunt. There is some stuff premiering this week that was not meant to coincide with the end times, but at least you got some new stuff on TV to look forward to this week. Since
cunt.
Well, no. Monday, the day this episode drops, fingers crossed, a new Netflix series. It's a German import called Freud.
Freud?
Sigmund Freud.
Okay.
Would you believe a young, good-looking Sigmund Freud solves crimes in 19th century Vienna.
Bigger question, is a cigar involved?
Perhaps.
But is it just a cigar?
It's not your mom, okay?
Well, hey, phrasing.
Yeah, he also he teams up with a female psychic medium and a cop, and there's some occult conspiratorial things happening.
Now, as far as the title goes, are we talking Freud, or is it, because you mentioned it's German, Freud?
I think it's all in how you look at it.
Well, it's German, so I'm just going to go, Freud!
You should, yeah. And coming up on Tuesday, The Dark Side of the Ring, Season 2.
Oh, I was going to save that for the sports report, but...
Just know it's coming on Tuesday. You can talk more about it in the sports report. And the first episode is available for free right now on YouTube.
Well, thank you for scooping. That was my... that was part of my sports report.
Well, you can reiterate it.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will.
Also premiering on Tuesday is the season 4 of One Day at a Time. It's since canceled at Netflix. Now it's over on Pop.
Okay.
It's the same show.
Latino.
Yeah.
1 Day at a Time.
Yeah, the Cuban, to be precise.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Yes, the Spanish Germans. If you will.
Sure. Yeah, and also this new tearjerker from NBC called Council of Dads.
What? Why does it sound terrible?
Well, this is just in time because both This Is Us and A Million Little Things, which are kind of the same show, are ending their seasons this week. So this show is about a father of 4, played by Tom Everett Scott, who he gets the cancer, so he arranges his buds to be backup dads for his kids. It's all the feels.
Yeah, I feel kind of bored.
This is not for us either.
No. So let us give this a big old hash brown fuck that show.
Yeah, just right off the bat, yes.
Yeah, but before you continue on, because that was just making me sad in the wrong ways.
Yes.
Let me check you later right now.
Please do, yes. And
oh, that's good.
I will also mention coming up on Wednesday the season finale of Stumptown. You might want to catch up on this one on the Hulu.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have Hulu now.
Yes,
I can actually do this.
Yeah, it's on the Hulu.
Okay.
Or if you got an antenna, it's on ABC. Also,
all right.
Also the season 1 finale of Aquafina is Nora from Queens, which I highly recommend on Comedy Central.
That's your big one right there.
That's fucking hilarious. Love it.
You know, I've only seen Aquafina here and there, and only certain strategic spots, funny wise, like Crazy Rich Asians, and there was another one she did recently. The name escapes me at the moment.
Yeah,
but yeah, this is the one that really proves that she can hang. She is funny. Is this like Amy Schumer territory we're treading on now?
Oh, Aftershock. Nice.
What? Oh shit.
Just
I'm feeling it too. So, okay. That would explain why the dog's wanting to come in here. So
great. Okay.
Oh, are you all right, man?
Yes.
Okay. The beer is not shook up?
No, the beer did not spill, no.
Oh, whew. Okay, then we're all right.
Yeah, so. I was at like what, about 7:16 or so, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Well, the important thing is the booze did not spill over.
No.
Actually, let's back up a sec here. So, folks that are listening outside of the Utah area, if you're quarantined and you finally have no choice but to listen to us harder,
we'll see about that.
Utah. I'm going to make sure you listen to the crap out of us. The point is, we're in Utah, so the day that pretty much everyone said, nope, you're going to be bunkered in, we get hit with an earthquake too. And
yeah.
It was a big one.
It was a big one for Utah. Nothing compared to what the California folks get, but yeah, it was a big one. And we've been experiencing aftershocks ever since. And that was a decent sized one right there. I don't know what the number was, but it was a good one.
I'm out in Wejo. That's West Jordan for you folks. And the last time I had an aftershock, I want to say it was like 2 days ago. Honest to God, I just thought it was one of the big van trunks that drive by.
Oh, yeah.
But I should have realized that wasn't the case because our fearless guard dog here, Fenway, didn't bark.
Oh.
So that should
Okay.
that should have been my first indication, but what do I know?
Yeah, coming up on Thursday, the 26th, Picard, Star Trek Picard, season finale on CBS All Access. Another fine show you should definitely catch up on.
Is this the season finale?
Season finale, yes.
Okay, so this is the time. We've talked about this, kids.
Now you
so
can.
Let's see.
Now you can watch them all at once as opposed to waiting every week.
Like a chump.
Yeah.
And, hey, more importantly, you can just subscribe and then just duck right out of there.
Yeah.
See how smart we are?
Also, the season 2 premiere of Tacoma FD on True TV.
From the Broken Lizard guys.
Yeah, it's basically Super Troopers in a fire department.
Yeah, I want to expect the best, but
It's
I think
it's kind of stupid, as you would expect.
Well, here's the thing. There is a time and a place for stupid. I'm not sure this is it. I
don't know. I think this is the perfect time for stupid.
Maybe it'd be better on riff tracks. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Coming up on Friday, season 3, Ozark. I know there are people out there who love this show. Maybe now's my time to finally get into Ozark.
Really? Are you really that desperate for entertainment?
Maybe.
Then?
We'll see.
I don't think you're at that point yet. Maybe if you're going, I need to wipe something off because we're out of toilet paper.
Maybe,
oh,
yeah.
Wait, here's Ozark.
Yeah. Also on Friday, the premiere of a new series on Sci-Fi called Vagrant Queen.
Vagrant Queen?
It's a space hijinks. It's a remember Killjoys?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's somewhere in that vein, but a little funnier. Where a former child queen who's been on the run, now she works as a scavenger out in the universe, like you do.
Uh-huh.
And her and her sidekicks, and then she gets caught up in she finds out maybe her family isn't dead after all, and now she's got to rescue them.
All right, I'll bite. What are these sidekicks like? What's been described?
Oh, they're all wacky and good looking.
Okay.
And there are no names in here you would recognize. They're all
but I'm kind of feeling like somebody decided to crib off of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's got that vibe.
Little bit, yeah.
Okay.
But it also features, according to this thing here, cannibalistic aliens, dangerous planets, shootouts, karaoke, and parking tickets in space.
Okay. Yeah, unless it's done by the people of Futurama, I'm just going to say hash brown. Meh.
Yeah. Just think of very, very, very dumbed down Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, and without the snappy repartee of Futurama.
Yeah, and Sunday, stuff coming on Sunday too. Season 6, I can't believe it's already Season 6. The Patriot Act with Hassan Minhaj.
Oh, wow.
Season 6.
Okay.
I didn't know he'd been done that many seasons so far.
Bigger question, and that's actually a great segue here because of the us getting all corona'd in with talk show formats like from Tonight Show to the Daily Show to everybody like that.
Everything is a YouTube
Minaj,
show now.
Yeah, and they're just playing to a party of one.
They're doing their shows from home, and everything looks like a YouTube show now.
Yeah, and I was watching Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah's doing it, yeah.
And let's see, I haven't seen a lot of Jimmy Fallon. I can only imagine he's just drinking himself to a stupor.
Jimmy Fallon's doing it. Colbert's doing it.
Yeah. Well, they kind of have to because New York is completely on lockdown.
Yeah.
Last I heard.
Yeah.
And I guess California is the same way, too. So the only places that are still open are everything in between. Is that how I'm tracking things thus far?
At the moment, yeah.
Okay.
And also
question.
Also want to mention on Sunday, got a couple more here. On Sunday, Season 9 premiere of Call the Midwife on PBS. I only mention this because it's set in 1960s London.
Okay.
And where they were battling diphtheria, which is just hilarious and adorable.
Now, is it I just want to get a sense of the title. Is it like Masterpiece Theater, Call the Midwife?
Yes, like
or
that.
is it Faulty Towers, Call the Midwife?
I believe it's the first one.
So it has a touch of posh to it, if you will.
Yes, yes.
All right.
And also on
All right.
Adult Swim, 2 shows. One of them, these are both 15-minute shows. One is called Three Busy Debras, about 3 suburban housewives who are all named Deborah in the suburb of Lemon Curd, and they're crazy. And
Three Busy Deborahs.
yeah, it is not a Tim and Eric thing. But the next thing is Beef House,
Oh, God.
starring and coming from Tim and Eric.
Awesome show. Great job.
Yeah, it's a multi-camera laugh track sitcom about 5 middle-aged men who live in a house with Tim's wife, who's, Tim is a rock and roll slacker, and they have misadventures, and they call themselves the Beef Boys, and they live in the Beef House.
Oh, Beef. B-E-E-F.
Yes.
Okay. So
It's ridiculous. It's from Tim and Eric. If you like Tim and Eric, this is right up your alley.
it's an awesome show. Great job.
Yeah.
All right.
If you hate Tim and Eric, don't even try.
Yeah. There's just like no middle ground when it comes to them. It's what I've learned.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
either, oh, this is awesome, or, ugh, them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think it's about that time.
Well, then let me just crack open another Stone Cold Brew and say, hit the music.
It's sports with Tommy Milagro. Go team.
From the Sports Desk, now remoting via a weird Glenn Beck connection. It's it's the sport of pro wrestling here, Bunker Down edition. Couple of things just to touch base on here. Over the week, we had Stone Cold Steve Austin on Monday Night Raw declaring 316 Day to no one.
Well, there were a couple people there.
Yeah,
I watched
it was
that.
done in the Performance Center, and yeah.
I watched that. It was so fucking bizarre. I felt like I was watching an old SCTV sketch.
Yeah, and here's my question for you, because lately, even pro wrestling has had to succumb to the corona here. Did you get a chance to watch AEW?
Yes,
as well
I did.
This weekend?
Yeah, they
Okay.
managed to put on a pretty good show in spite of everything.
Now, here's the difference between what WWE did versus AEW. Now, WWE lately has to do things at the Performance Center, which I'm going to come back to, but there's hardly any audience. Just TV crew, maybe the commentators. That's pretty much been it. And more importantly, when Stone Cold was there, he was there with the man, Becky Lynch, drinking down some of those Broken Skull IPAs. Oh, did I mention I ordered those the other day?
Yeah, those IPA. I wouldn't recommend chugging an IPA double fisted the way he does.
Yeah, but then again, he's Texan. He is a professional, so I will tip my hat to him. Now, whether I do it or not, hey, maybe that could be content for our TV Tam page and our Twitter feeds. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Would
Yeah.
somebody like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that out to our Patreon members, the Zirconia members. But I digress. Anyway, but in the biggest news, the granddaddy of them all, literally, WrestleMania 36 ain't happening in Tampa Bay anymore.
Oh.
It is, according to WWE.com, they state, in coordination with local partners and government officials, WrestleMania and all related events in Tampa Bay will not take place. However, WrestleMania will still stream live on Sunday, April 5th at 7 p.m. Eastern on the WWE Network. And, of course, you all can get that for only $9.99.
Not a sponsor.
Thank you for staying on point. But that was a couple of days ago that they issued that statement. And then they added that it's going to be a 2-day event. So April 4th and 5th. Now, that's the good news. Hang on. I need to really prepare myself for this next part. Oh, God, I need the strength of the checulator. Riff for a bit. This is going to take a minute here.
Okay.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good now.
All right.
Rob Gronkowski.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Even I know that name.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hold on. It's not because I drank too much. It's give me a second here. Riff again, Bill. Seriously.
Okay. By the way, that was apparently that was a 4.06 aftershock northeast of Magna.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you're safe, and the precious is safe too.
As far as I know.
Okay. All right. I can do this now. All right. Again from WWE.com. We talked about the historic two-night presentation. Blah blah blah. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific on Saturday, April 4th, and Sunday, April 5th. And there we go. Rob Gronkowski is going to be the host of WWE WrestleMania.
God. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Haven't we suffered enough?
Well, apparently no. And whenever I hear WWE saying, "Oh, we listen to the fans," no, you're not. Quit lying. Quit lying. Let's see if I can find some other news. Well, National Wrestling Alliance recently had to suspend the Crockett Cup and NWA Power events because of what was going on. They were even supposed to have the Super Power on the YouTube, but they had to pull it because those events would have promoted the eventual Crockett Cup, but not going to happen anymore. As of right now, there's been no other announcements. NWA released a statement there that the usual, given the uncertain course of this world health crisis, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They say they will try to produce content in the interim and thank fans in advance for their continued support. More on that story as it develops. We're tracking it here. Thankfully, we've got in our bunker here the same Glenn Beck setup here to track these news stories as they develop here. So no worries there. And yeah, let's see. Is there? Oh, well, you kind of alluded to this, but it does bear repeating again. Vice is going to be showing Dark Side of the Ring starting on March 24th.
Season 2.
Yeah, I think I rocked the check a little.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Me. Yeah. But let's face it, it was Gronkowski. I needed to.
Note that is now Vice. They've dropped the land from the title of the channel, so it is now the Vice channel is no longer Vice Land.
Yes.
That happened back in December when no one was looking.
Right. And now part 1 of their 2-part or 2-hour show is up on YouTube. And yeah, there's a reason that it's going to be 2 hours. It focuses on Chris Benoit, and it goes from the highs to the lows. First part tracked his ascent into wrestling, and it also ties in with Eddie Guerrero. So that is, if you haven't seen it, actually, I know for a fact that because I am a sportscaster worth his medal, I put that on the TV 10 on the Twitter and the Facebook page. You should check it out.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to say, finally this. I'm going to go to AEW because we need to end on some positiveness.
Yes.
First, the bad news. Blood and Guts was supposed to be March 25th. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because, once again, fucking virus.
Okay.
I almost said fucking Verizon. That wasn't the case there. That's funny on too many levels.
Yes, it is.
No, but it's postponing their Blood and Guts event. But now Tony Khan said the show will happen when the time is right, but what you can count on instead is this coming Wednesday night is a great live episode of AEW featuring Le Champion, Chris Jericho.
Okay.
Confronting, and I should point this out because this happened over AEW, the debut of the Broken One, Matt Hardy. Returns to the ring.
I saw that.
And, with his trusted Vanguard 1 drone, he has returned to inspire the masses and make sure that it's all elite wrestling. Wonderful, I say.
Didn't everyone predict this?
Yeah, it was a foregone conclusion.
Okay.
Anyway. And of course, former Luke Harper of WWE from the Wyatt family is now the Exalted One with the Dark Order in AEW as well. Two great debuts right there.
Okay.
And we will follow this and more because unlike the pussies in NBA, MLB, and everywhere else. Oh, actually, there is one. I almost forgot. There is one last good thing. ESPN is showing WrestleMania events as well for free.
Okay.
So you can catch us on the ESPN app. We will talk to you more about how you can catch it because, yeah, unlike the rest of the other pussies that call themselves sportsmen, wrestling is still the sport of kings because, wait for it, it's sports.
That's sports. It's Tommy Malago. Go team.
See, I really should have been phoning it at home from my bed all this time.
Maybe.
Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna wrap it up here. We want to thank Bohemian Brewery for the beers and all of our other sponsors.
Now we should also mention that we are the only cast in Utah that has all these great alcohol sponsors. The aforementioned Bohemian Brewery, but also Sugar House Distillery, Outlaw Distillery, Ogden's Own, which produces the Five Wives and the Underground, the Porter's Rye, Madame Patarini Gin. And, of course, if he's still open, please stop by and say hello to our friend Ivy.
Yes.
And I'm mostly bringing this up because until things get back to normal, try to frequent local businesses like this. Grab a bottle from Sugar House. Grab a bottle from Outlaw. If you're out in the Midvale, Sandy area, grab a bottle from Five Wives. And if you're lucky, you can even get some hand sanitizer too.
Yeah.
So now I saw that Steve Conlon, the owner of the aforementioned Five Wives, started with the hand sanitizer, and Bill, you were saying that Sugar House has their hand sanitizer too?
I thought I saw something about Sugar House doing it too. Cannot confirm, but perhaps they are too.
We will send out our men in hazmat suits to find out more about this subject here.
Yeah.
And let me just check on my my guard dog here. Fenway is saying there might be people there. Hang on. If there's walkers, go eat them. Have fun.
Okay, so we're going to wrap it up now. This is TV10 Podcast, episode 0312, and reach out to us any way you want on the Facebook, Twitter, or Gmail, TV10 Podcast, and that's going to be it for this week.
Now, as far as any guests that are going to be coming into the studios, yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Do you think there's a possibility we could have two?
Hey, look, I barely made this work. I'll see what I can do.
You and LaChai Girl work on that, and we should thank LaChai Girl for her hard work. Apparently, she's now quarantined with you, and did I hear correctly that she's going full Negan on your ass?
She's in the 7th basement.
Oh, okay. So if she...
it's best for all of us.
Well, only because we had some former guests down there, too.
Yeah.
If she's wearing one of their skins a la Alpha from Walking Dead, worry.
Yes, okay.
Anyway, I gotta chug down this checulator because I'm feeling the.
Yep, there you go.
I'm feeling the Gronkowski. Oh.
Good night, America.
And drink up, everybody, and jiggle that handle and save on the TP, even though you have to. What?